keep doing it for the thrill. Well, this is reality, you only live it once, so wake up from your dream. But just for tonight, let the lines get blurred, let your thoughts be free, let your thoughts be free.
Hello everybody and welcome to this depressing, miserable, slit your wrist day. Fucking hell. All hopes laid on one tosser today in Semenyo just to get me 1 point. Well, he's still going to get me 1 point, but that's when he comes off the bench. Doesn't even play. So I've basically got nobody playing today. So I'm just deliberately leaving Alex Volo's team up on screen, which is obviously up on screen now, because he had the bollocks to captain someone different, other like twats like me who captain Salah. As you can imagine, I've not been in a particularly pleasant mood the past few days when it comes to FPL, because it's just shit. It does get to the point where I'm like, just delete the whole fucking thing. Just literally don't even bother doing this channel. I did do a Patreon podcast last night, $4.99 a month, where I was just literally going through the motions and just how sick to fucking death I am of just talking about this pile of shit, basically. And now you poor idiots have got to tune into this crap, listening to a wanker behind the screen. I'm hoping this is pissing people off, to be honest with you. So I just can't do this shit. I'm only doing this because I thought, do you know what? This could be a laugh. But no, it's going to be crap. It's going to be bollocks. And the only thing that's going to keep us alive is the fact that Solanke blanks. That's the only thing that's going to keep me happy, is Solanke blanking. But do you know what the good news is for Alex Volo? It is just absolutely fucking typical. Zinchenko doesn't play today. Not even on the bench. So guess who Alex has got coming off the bench? Yeah, you guessed it. Well done. In there. Palmer. As Andy Millman says, I'm going because I'm actually depressed. Actually depressed. Oh, God. It's just grim. I've got Fulham versus Arsenal in front of me. I've got Tottenham in my ear. All that matters to me is Solanke blanking. It's all I give a shit about. Solanke blanking. Anything else, I genuinely do not care what happens today. Unless Semenyo comes off the bench and scores, which ain't going to be happening. What morons are actually watching this? Let's have a check, shall we? Hussein, Matthew Zaishi, Kick Your Ass, PM, someone called Donate, Dread, thank you for the message there. Colm, and that's it. Kick Your Ass TV saying, is the $4.99 Playmaker Patreon? I have no idea what that means, Kick Your Ass. Basically, you just go on Patreon. I actually don't understand. Like, it's like my mate, Mr. Reed. How does Patreon work? I don't understand how people are finding it impossible to understand how Patreon works. It's quite simple, really. You go on a website, you type in patreon.com, type in Elite FPL. You find the page, and it says tier 1, $1.99. If you want to pay $1.99 a month, thank you. You click on that. Done. Do whatever your details you need to put in. Happy days. If you click $4.99 a month, you get videos and videos that are then turned into podcast format. It's a perfectly simple process. People still don't understand it. Oh, and we've kicked off at Tottenham, by the way. Like I say, I'm sick to death of doing this channel at the moment. I find it ironic that we've just kicked off at Arsenal. Please, no spoilers, else you will be banned, and I will be literally banning you. I don't care. Yeah, so sometimes I just think, why the fuck am I doing this for? I could still be talking to Steve downstairs. I could be outside. Anyway, whatever. And people say they want to go to the fucking pub with me. Are you fucking mental? Oh yeah, I'd love to go out for a drink with you. It'd be really good. It really won't be. Fucking hell. You think I'm depressed on stream? What the fuck do you think it's going to be like when you fucking meet me in real life? Jesus Christ. Death. Ah, Johnson to Son. And Son's just missed. Should be putting the ball in the back of the fucking net. Jesus Christ. Colm saying the Delhi impression was excellent. What's that? I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh. Oh, on the podcast. Yeah. You listen to that, do you? Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. You listen to that pile of shit. Although, ironically, I was bigging up FPL Juice, to be fair, because it's the only thing that keeps me sane without ending my life. Oh, we can't talk about that. Can't talk about that. Gabriel De Rock taking the piss. We're off to a great start. No, we're not. This is just cack. Tottenham moving forward. And here's Arsenal with... Oh yeah, Jesus doesn't start. Jesus doesn't start today. So actually on my hit of a -4, There's Odegaard. He's done well. He goes for a shot. Oh! There's for effort there. Close. Jack Burns saying Solanke blank and I'd buy that for $1. Why don't you spend $1 to become an Elite FPL Patreon and get really pissed off and cancel? Like someone did already. Ha! Richarlison with an effort. Yep, someone already cancelled their Patreon. Don't like it. Brilliant. Ha! Hilarious. That's the funny thing about Patreon is that it actually tells you who cancels their membership. What are your predictions for this game anyway? I went 3-0 to Arsenal and 2-1 to Tottenham. That's what I went with. The history. What did the history go with? Oh no, I went 2-0 to Tottenham. So the history went 3-2 to Tottenham and 3-1 to Arsenal. I actually put 2-0 to Arsenal. Oh, Solanke's been kicked in the head. Oh. He's been kicked in the face, Solanke. John Harris has gone 3-1 to Odegaard. Manchester Reds think Bournemouth. Oh, Fulham. So he's taken an elbow. Solanke's taken an elbow to the head. He's okay, he's fine. Don't worry, Alex. Goal! Oh, we got a goal! No! Yes! Saka! Saka scored. Martinelli assist. I don't know if he was offside or not. I mean, Saka's actually scored a fucking goal. Good Lord. But don't worry, everybody got him, so... What? Was he onside there? Raya throwing it out quickly, gets over to Martinelli. Martinelli charging forward. Continues moving. Gets a shot away. Leno saves it. Yeah, Saka's way onside here. And he scores. I actually thought he missed. I mean, he's lucky that he even hit that. But Saka has scored. Brilliant. There we are, 1-0 already. I mean, that is a very, very, very fortuitous goal for Saka in the sense of, yeah, he was in the right place at the right time, but good God, it could have come off his foot and gone over. But Solanke's fine, by the way. He's Tottenham are all over. Tottenham are literally all over Bournemouth at the moment. And here we go. Now Bournemouth on the attack. Now Fulham on the attack. Obviously Alex Vollo has got Tavernier interest today. Tavernier's playing today along with Solanke captain. Obviously he's got Poro. Had Palmer coming off the bench. He had Edison yesterday. Foden. Still got Bowen and Salah to play. Fulham just playing it around at the moment, and Arsenal are going to do what they do every single game, which is just sit back and hit on the attack. They do not attack any teams, they just hit on the break. Hold on. Solanke with a header there from a Montara cross. Vicario with a save. Admittedly, the header was not great, but... Yeah, sometimes I just find playing this game is the most depressing feelings on the planet. And I'm sorry to come across as a miserable bastard, but it's just grim. It's legitimately grim playing this game when nothing's going right for you. In fact, I'm probably playing my wild card tonight. I've already got my team up on the team. I screenshotted my team earlier on, and I'm probably just going to go, do you know what, fuck it, this is exactly what I'm doing. I'm just literally just going with a 3-4-3 formation with Turner and another goalkeeper. As it stands right now, it's Burnley's Trafford, but Trent Walker, Poro, Doherty and Gusto. Saka, Garnacho, Palmer, Foden, Bowen, Watkins and Cuckoo and Alvarez. But Alvarez will become Haaland if available. And I'm probably going to do that tonight. Because my team is absolute pile of shit. And Neto made a mistake. Here comes Tottenham. Goal! Tottenham. Son goal. Johnson assist, Son goal. Oh, that's my captain. Oh, hold a minute. Oh, it's Saar, not Son, it's Saar. Ah. Oh. It's fucking Saar, not Johnson with the assist, Saar with the goal. Not Son. Bollocks. Oh, Jesus Christ. Absolute fucking garbage. Lucas Dunn saying, I got 2 red arrows in a row. First time this season, even being in the top 50k feels so bad when it feels like everything you do goes wrong. I know how you feel. Yeah. Yeah, Lucas Dunn continues saying, I have 32 points on the bench, then 16 last week. Yeah, it's grim. Try streaming about it. You don't even have to watch this shit. I'm choosing to do a fucking watch-along as Martinelli puts a cross in and Leno collects. And that's my point that I was saying on this Patreon last night. People, John Jack saying, I don't like football anymore, then stop watching and go out. It's quite simple. You just press a turn-off button, press that, go out, do something with your life, do something other than either A, watching something and listening into this, or B, just purely listening into this. Seriously, go and do something else other than listening or watching into something to do with football if you really are thinking I don't like football anymore because fantasy football is ruining your experience. Like I say, when you're a content creator or just a small time channel like us who tries to provide some form of fucking entertainment for people, essentially, like I say, I thought, well, I'm going to be watching the game anyway. I may as well do a stream, but obviously there's Sunday surgery tonight. I don't know when it's going to be. Jason's busy all day. I've kind of scheduled it for 5, but it could be 6, it could be 7. It could be even 8 o'clock. Could be just the normal time of 8 o'clock, but obviously there is going to be Sunday surgery today. For anybody that is joining, which is unlikely, but it is 1-0 to Arsenal, it is 1-0 to Tottenham. Saka with the goal and Sarr with the goal, Johnson and Martinelli with the assists. I mean, from a Johnson again, sounding very, very dangerous, this Johnson. It's just not consistent enough, I don't think, Brennan Johnson. I really don't think he's consistent enough. No, I'm afraid not. The Trophy League is closed now. So yeah, the Trophy League was for... The Trophy League was for people joining for Gameweek 20. You could be part of just the normal Patreon League if you really want. Where it's $1.99 and you just... I mean, any tier of Patreon... Well, $1.99 or $4.99 gets you into just a Patreon League. But the Trophy League, where you actually win a trophy, that's the $4.99 one. But that's closed now. That's... Hold on. And Lo Celso got the assist for Spurs goal. Brilliant. The 1 week I bench Gabriel, he scores versus Liverpool. I buy Emi Martinez to replace injured Sanchez as soon as Areola is back. I don't want to complain too much, Lucas Dunn says. When you would expect a decision to go one way and goes the other. Yeah, welcome to my world. Welcome to my world. Afternoon, Connor. Like I say, you don't even have to be here. You could be doing anything but. And then you can forget about it. But, like I say, when you're in this space... talking through your emotions and going through what's happening with everything, it is just depressing. And it bores me. I was thinking about the scene from Life's Too Short, the underrated Life's Too Short. And the bit where he meets Johnny Depp. And he goes, oh, sorry, have I done something to offend you? I don't know, embarrassing me in front of millions of people? Look, mate, it was just a joke. Oh, you like jokes? Here's a joke for you. Oh, a minute. Fulham in at the moment. Pereira. Oh, save from Raya, from Raul Jimenez. I've got a joke for you. What's more offensive than Ricky Gervais? His teeth. Brilliant show. make sure you go out your way and watch it. Even though people hate it, and I don't understand why. I think it's brilliant. My brother doesn't like it. I don't get why he doesn't like it. Seems like all Tottenham at the moment. Bournemouth had the odd chance here or there. But a foul there? Yeah. Foul on Nketiah. Of course, Nketiah, I think he'll probably score today. PK7 saying enjoyed the bonus podcast. Yeah. Depressing, really. Depressing talk about how miserable your life is. Fucking dire. As I was saying to Steve, it's times like this when you haven't got any family or friends, it's just stuck in a fucking room with nobody. It's fucking grim. Martinelli on the left-hand side. Can he put a ball in? He does. Doesn't get to anybody. Gabriel pushes over Decadora Reed, and it is a foul. We need to see Ash telling Nick to kiss his feet in the next juice stream. What does that mean? PK7 saying you're the most real man on the planet. Yeah, it's why people don't like me. That's actually true. It's why a lot of people are offended or put off by me, because I'm just too honest. Too honest for most people. They hate it. It's why people can't stand this channel, because I'm just too much of a realist. They just need tips and advice. It's like I was talking to Dan about something private, and it was about other channels that offer Patreon, and just see what they offer. I just cringe at it. 15 quid. 15 quid some of them charge. 15 fucking... Oh, Royal with a distance shot there. Or a shot from distance. Yeah, 15 quid charge for exclusive mini league and my WhatsApp. Fucking hell. Just to be told what to do. How tragic must your life be? It is just grim. Whereas at least with FPL Juice, for example, it's just real, true, honest individuals that can keep you entertained in a studio, which I'll be live on. I'm going on there unofficially. I'm going there on is it next week Tuesday? So not this Tuesday, but the following, the 9th of January. As is going to be there as well. I've already said, look, you don't have to put me on camera. I'll happily just stand behind the scenes. And Nick said, no, we want you on air. So I bet they can't wait for that. More misery. In fact, their viewers will be down. But I want plenty of the Elite FPL community to turn up and basically bombard them. Just literally just fucking invade the channel and give them their biggest... I'm being serious. I want the Elite FPL community to basically give them their biggest live viewers that they've had. And I'm not even taking the piss. I'm being absolutely serious, because it will prove how big this community is. Because whenever they get like some of the biggest names on, the audience doesn't improve by that much. Because unfortunately, the most people that watch their channels don't give a flying fuck about goal. Oh. Willian there. How did he miss that? I thought that was in. Curling effort from the right. Or Fulham's left. But right-footed from Willian. All the space in the world. How did he not get that on target? He should be scoring that. Come on. But yeah, unfortunately, most of the people that follow these people on Twitter, etc., they don't give a fuck about them going as guests on other channels. So they don't bother watching, whereas I know with this, I know with this channel that there's a big community here that wants to see myself or Jason on talking shit on other podcasts and whatnot. And like I say, I want you guys to support them not only when I'm there, but any other time. Willian scored 1 goal in 37 games for Arsenal in the 2020-2021 season. I was hoping Dan was going to join me for the Arsenal game, to be honest. So John Harris saying, when are you using your wild card? Tonight, midnight. Done. There's your answer. Literally tonight. I don't care. It's just being done tonight. I'll read you out my team again because I'm that bored. I may as well go through the team again. It will be. I haven't really decided on the official goalkeeper as it stands right now. It's a rotation between Turner and Trafford. Then it's Trent, Walker, Porro, Doherty, Gusto, Saka, Garnacho, Palmer, Foden, Bowen, Watkins and Cuckoo, and Alvarez. But Alvarez will become Haaland when Haaland is fit for his game against Newcastle. Here is Willian. Is he going to get a shot away? Go on, lad. Shoot. I say that. I need him to keep a clean sheet. What am I on about? I need Saliba clean sheet. Yeah, so I think I'm probably going to do it tonight when I'm woken up by all the fireworks and everything. I'm just going to go, oh yeah, let's just go on my phone and just hit the play wildcard and it'll be done. Get out of the way. I literally don't care. I genuinely don't care, John, anymore. I've just given up with this fucking shit game. It's just a load of bollocks, mate. You're doing shit here and you're having to fucking talk about it. I can't stand it. It's funny you mentioned about the AI stuff Lucas done because I don't really, like I said, I don't listen to any. What a waste of a fucking corner that was. Yeah, I don't really listen into any content whatsoever. Like I'll occasionally listen into Planet FPL. I'll always listen to FPL Juice, but anybody else, I don't really see them. If I ever do tune in briefly, I don't really see AI being pushed. Obviously, people listening into this, if you do watch plenty of content, Arsenal in attack at the moment, Odegaard trying to slip in Nketiah, who gets it held up well. I want to Saka. Saka, can he get across? And he does. Not high enough for Nketiah. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, just people, when they play FPL, it's been like this for, I would say, the last 3 or 4 years now. It's just this obsession with tell me what to do. Hence why the channels like Harry, Andy, etc., they're just growing. I mean, Harry is nearly 100. Oh, hello. Raya's down at the moment. Raya is down. Oh, it's nothing. It's his eye. He's got something in his eye. So it must be his contact lens. He's got something in his eye and he's washing it out. But they're asking Ramsey, do you want to warm up, mate? Clearly there's something in Raya's eye, potentially. But yeah, like Harry's channel is just completely blown. I mean, he's nearly at 100,000 subscribers. It's extraordinary. You know, he's getting an average viewership of 3,000 people tuning in live. Same as Andy as well. He's getting like a ginormous amount of people watching him live. It's just extraordinary. And it's just, this is nothing on these people, but it's individuals that are just wanting to know what to do. And it's what FPL has become. It's become almost a parody beyond itself. I mean, the big channels like Andy and Harry, Raptor, etc., FPL Mate, Focal, you know, they're just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they're enjoying the ride. I'll be honest with you, I feel more sorry for the people that are like just jumping on the bandwagon and doing their own personal channels where it's giving tips and hints and everything, because I went on to, and this was literally the most random thing, I tuned into someone who I assumed was really, really popular because hold on a minute. Son and Johnson charging forward. Go on. Oh, Neto save from Son. Should have played in Johnson, it sounds like. Yeah, I just assumed that based on this person's videos that get like a few thousand here or there, that when he did live, he had at least 150, 200 people. No, had about 25 people watching. Because. And it's grim, it's dark, it's like I said, it's a fascinating world. Doing content, it really is. And when you're at and I understand why people just think, you know what, fuck this, I'm finishing it. Like I say, I'm in that headspace right now where it's just when everything goes to shit for you, you cannot be fucked to do anything. Especially when you do it solo. The solo stuff is hard. It's very difficult. Adam's saying, appreciate you streaming the watch along. Really? Appreciate what? Me talking about how depressed I am. I really look forward to them at the weekend as I can't catch some of the matches. Well, I don't know what on earth you get out of this. I'm being absolutely serious. Tell me what to do and please post your team so I can copy it millimeters. Yeah. Stevie Goddard saying, hope FPL is improving. Nope, it's getting worse. I don't understand why in Sky I'm doing so well. Well, I'm doing all right. And then FPL I'm doing so bad. I do know why. Arsenal trying to find Havertz there too far ahead of him. I do know why. It's not my team, Nuclear Atoms, it's Alex Volos. I'm not fucking putting my piece of shit of a team up on the screen. Jesus Christ, what's the point? I know why I'm doing well in Skies because you can plan properly. In FPL, it's just you're relying on price changes too much. I've got too many issues with my team as well where I don't really want to take a -20. I mean, if I was to do a -20, I'd just literally just do it now, but the wild card, yeah, the wild card is more about trying to catch the, well, not even trying to, it's just getting in the players that I want because I just can't afford certain players going up by 0.1, 0.2 and some players going down by, I mean, Lascelles went down by 0.1 yesterday. It's just shit. Yeah, but Adam, what really pisses me off is that the price changes, if they were just transparent, if the game was just simply transparent, they just literally said on the website, these players are going up tonight, these players are going down tonight. At least they're telling you something. I don't understand why it doesn't reveal. Why is it such a secret? I mean, serious. Why is it such a secret for FPL, the game, not to show us Willian on the attack at the moment? Can he get a cross in early? He can. There's a goal. Yep. Raul Jimenez. He scores again. Jimenez has just scored 1-1. Fucking. You know, Jimenez, the player that I was going to be bringing in. Instead, I've got that twat Jesus because he decides to get sent off. Jimenez has just scored. Yeah, and what was it? If the game just told you who was going up and down. But good finish by Jimenez. ABJ saying there's nothing more I hate in FPL than the price changes. Yeah, they're shit. They're not shit, but it's just there's no transparency for what's happening. I don't understand why it has to be a secret. There's no reason for it to be a secret at all. Would you even use the wildcard now to sort it all out? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm literally just hitting the wildcard tonight. Oh, that's why I can't use it now, of course. Yeah, I'd rather hit it tonight and pretty much just get it gone and set my team up. Podner saying if it were not a secret in the game would be too easy. What are you on about? It's got nothing to do with whether it's easy or hard. It's just part of the game, in which I don't understand why they don't make the most of it. They're so obsessed. The Premier League, the FPL Twitter account is so obsessed with its social media, and yet they don't take advantage of it by getting interactions regarding the price changes. Sar's going off. Sar is going off. He's crying his eyes out. Something's happened there. So Papis Sar is being taken off. He's not happy. He's very upset. Yeah, I'm only going to use the wild card because my team has got like 4 or 5 players I just don't want, and I can't be bothered to do a -20, so I need to get it done now. Well, that's why he's probably crying, Colm, because he was going to go to the AFCON, but unfortunately he's hurt himself. Martinelli doing well there to win the ball back. Here's on to Odegaard. Odegaard out to Saka. No, you don't get it, but Odegaard gets it back. Can he get a crossing or even a shot in? He get tries to give it to Nketiah. He falls over. Brilliant. What a load of nonsense. Oh yeah, did anybody... I was watching Match of the Day briefly earlier on, and did anybody see that foul on Traore in the game against Burnley yesterday, where I forget who it was that took out, slightly tapped Traore on the ankle, and he rolled around as if he had his friggin' ankle broken in two. It was embarrassing. Actually embarrassing. Really annoyed me. It's very true, Brian. The way I see it, the game hasn't caught up with the way people play it. They never update and the way it works, or if they do, it takes years. Very similar to WWE, to be honest with you. WWE never seems to be able to read the audience, and then 2 or 3 years later they decide, oh yeah, let's push this player, this particular individual. Like, I have a feeling, like, I don't watch WWE anymore. I don't watch any of it, but I bet you Cody Rhodes beats Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. It's like, and by all accounts, Cody Rhodes has barely been in WWE, and it'd be like, but why didn't you get him to win it last year when it was actually the right moment? Now we'll do it a year later when no one cares. Arsenal just can't keep clean sheets, and still the stat merchants still talk about how good their data is. To be fair to Arsenal, they are actually, if I look at their fixtures this year, I think they have actually legitimately had quite a lot of clean sheets. Let's have a quick look at Arsenal. Is Bournemouth Tavernier? Alex Volo, if he's listening in. Heart in mouth there. So they've only kept Arsenal 1 clean sheet in the last 7, including today. And ironically, that was against Brighton, a team that scored goals. And oh yeah, there's another thing with Luton. Obviously they drew 3-2. They lost 3-2 yesterday. Another game where there's only 1 goal involved. In fact, if I go through, isn't it only Brentford and Aston Villa that have beaten them by more than... Is Solanke? Doggy's trying to hold him up. Yeah, I think it's Brighton, Aston Villa. Yeah, Brighton, Aston Villa and Brentford are the only 3 teams that have scored or have won by 2 or more goals. Brighton 4-1. Oh, Chelsea as well. Every other game is just a goal in it. 3-2, 2-1, 1-0. 1-1, 1-0, 2-1, 2-1, 1-0, 2-2, 1-1, 1-0, 2-1, 4-3, 2-1, 1-0, 3-2, 3-2. It's fucking mental. Absolutely absurd how they seem to only lose by 1 goal. Or win by 1 goal. I can't get my head around it. But it happened last year. All their results were either 1-1, 1-0, or 0-0. Weren't they like the lowest scorers last season as well in the Championship? Oh yeah, I was supposed to look at Arsenal, wasn't I? How many clean sheets they've had this season. So they beat Everton. So the first clean sheet was against Crystal Palace in a 1-0. And then the next clean sheet was against Everton in a, guess what, 1-0. And then the next clean sheet, well, was against PSV Eindhoven with a 4-0. And then they beat Brentford 1-0. Then they beat Bournemouth 4-0. So essentially they only keep a clean sheet with a 4-0 or a 1-0. They beat Man City 1-0. They beat Sheffield United 5-0. Newcastle, they beat Sevilla 2-0. They beat Brentford 1-0. They beat Lens 6-0. And then they haven't had a clean sheet since Brighton, where they won 2-0. I don't know how many that is in the Premier League, but... Certainly it's not that many in the Premier League. It is Brighton, Brentford, Sheffield United, Man City for 5, 6 clean sheets in the Premier League, it looks like. Saka putting a ball across, finds absolutely nobody, went over everybody's head. I'm just waiting on Jason for the Sunday surgery. I have no idea. I've scheduled it for 5, but I don't think it'll be at 5 o'clock. I think it's going to be later than that. Maybe, I don't know, 7, 8 o'clock. I'm literally just waiting on Jason to tell me what he's doing. For me, as he knows, the earlier the better, to be completely frank. Because the earlier it gets done, the earlier I can go to bed. Who's that? Odegaard. Odegaard holding... Is it his hand, does it? Is he his hand, Odegaard? Tavernier's just won a free kick. The Celso fouling. Odegaard standing over the free kick. His hands seem to be okay. What? Oh, Martinelli trying to get a shot in there. Did Jimenez foul Saka? No. We're in the Fulham box at the moment. Fulham are they're trying to play it out, but they can't. And there's been a foul committed by, was it Saka or Nketiah? Raining in North London. That'll be coming over here in a minute. Good, good. Oh, Tavernier. PK7 I didn't think Solanke was getting up. He looked like he had a bad knee injury. Glad he's walking about. I'm not. I didn't even know he was down, to be honest with you. Well, if you want to come live on air, Nukerams, just come on air. I don't think the fireworks are going to do anything from myself and Jason's point of view. Oh, God. I'm actually seriously thinking of just going to the... On a minute. Bournemouth have got the ball back. Bentancur stupidly trying to be clever. Yeah, I may go to the gym for the third time today deliberately. It's just it's just literally for trigger sessions, for a laugh. Just to waste 20 minutes, literally to waste 20 minutes. I'll probably do that after this stream, because I don't think Jason's going to be available until, personally, 7 o'clock at the earliest. I don't think. I reckon Sunday surgery will be at 7. I'm hoping it to be at 5, but... Oh, Jesus is warming up. Come on, as a defensive midfielder. Get your tackles in. Dan isn't coming on. Annoyingly. Come on air, Dan. Talk about your shit team bottling it. Saka's done well there. Gets it into whoever that was. We got a goal. He's put it wide. Martinelli, come on, boy. Should be doing a lot better than that. Saka into Rice. Odegaard into... Oh, just bends wide. Damn. Well, there'll be people in Sky today that have captained Saka. We know that for fact. I need Son to score today I need Son to score today to cancel out Saka. That has to be done. But look at some of the Sky teams, and they generally, some of them don't even change their teams. I saw somebody yesterday with their Sky team, and they had like players that haven't played for months. And they're still doing really well in the game. Oh, Arsenal, are you going to win it back? Yep, here's Havertz. Come on, lad. Can you get it to Odegaard? Yes, he does. Can Odegaard get it to Saka? No. And then Odegaard, you should have been quicker there. He's lost the ball. Here they come, Fulham charging. There's nobody there whatsoever. And the ball's going to be played back. And then it's going to be played around to come to nothing. But they've done quite well to bring it forward. Willian out to Pereira, who looks like Anthony of Man United. I thought they just said then Solanke's gone off, and then they said Sarr. Oh yeah, I've got Poro. Cliver trying to connect with a... Sorry, Solanke trying to connect with a Cliver cross, but... Well, Senesi getting 2 points for you then, Brian. Son, Richarlison, Solanke, yeah, all in this one game. All perfectly good. Good assets. I need to, like I say, I need to be strong. I'm going to be going with a 3-4-3 with my wildcard team. And I am going to, because this Jackson is going off to the AFCON, I'm willing to take a punt on Nkunku. I really am willing to take that punt on Nkunku. You know, he's 7 point, whatever he bloody is, 7.4. Jackson ain't going to be playing, and Nkunku will be guaranteed to play. He's got some really good fixtures. Fulham, Liverpool, Wolves at home, Crystal Palace. Those next 4 aren't too bad. They aren't too bad at all. And we've still got 2 weeks. 13 days until the next deadline, so... But certainly Palmer is an absolute must. No, I won't be touching Kevin De Bruyne. I spoke about it last night. Kevin De Bruyne will not be playing until the Copenhagen, whatever they bloody called, Champions League. That's when he will officially start a game. He'll make a cameo appearance against Huddersfield. He'll play a few minutes against Newcastle. He may even start versus Newcastle, but he's going to make a cameo appearance against Newcastle, like, I don't know, 25-30 minutes. Same against Burnley. Same against Brentford. And then he may start against Everton at home against Everton. And then he's into Copenhagen, and then he's got Chelsea, and he's got like the big games. He's got like the big games coming up. Pep Guardiola ain't going to rush him back. He ain't going to bring him back too soon where he's going to end up injuring himself again. He doesn't need to play against Burnley. Doesn't need to play against Huddersfield. Doesn't need to play against Brentford. It's mainly the Newcastle and Copenhagen game. Chelsea, Man United, Liverpool, Brighton, Arsenal. They're all... Chelsea's fixture, Man City's fixtures from that Copenhagen game is away at Copenhagen. They're playing Chelsea. Solanke deflected onto for a corner. Yeah, Copenhagen, and then it's Chelsea, Bournemouth, Man United, Copenhagen again, Liverpool, Brighton, Arsenal, Aston Villa. That's when Kevin De Bruyne is going to be playing. Forget these next 4 or 5 fixtures. He'll play the odd 20-30 minute cameo. Newcastle is the only game where he may start. But I just can't see it. He may even play the training game against Huddersfield. Just for like 50 minutes or even the first half. But I'm going to be punting on him. I'm not a 10. Was he 10.5, 10.2? Yeah, Jota's another one. But he's, what is he, 8 million? Jota, I would be looking at when they play Newcastle. I want to see how he performs against Newcastle, because rather than having Nkunku, he's another one. Yeah, he's a striker as well, isn't he, in the game? Oh. Half time here. Oh, Jota's a midfielder. 7.7 midfielder. Oh, okay. Nice. Sorry, I'm just looking at my Oh right, okay. Strange. Yeah, it's half time at Arsenal, but it's still playing at Tottenham. Yeah, you could name about 400 different there's like 400 different midfielders to pick from, but it's all about your budget at the end of the day. Yeah, Foden is probably the only guy in midfield to go for in Man City for now. He's guaranteed to start. Alvarez is the one that's going to be... Sorry, there's a player down for somebody. I don't know who. It's a Bournemouth player, I think. Oh, Atara for Bournemouth. Never heard of him. But yeah, 1-1 here between Arsenal and Fulham, or Fulham and Arsenal. Jimenez and Saka with the goals. Tara looks like he's probably going to be taken off. But yeah, this is what I'd be looking at for look at the state of this team. 8 minutes of stoppage time. Right, get rid of all these lot. And so this would be my wildcard team if I'm doing it. It looks like this Atara is probably going to come off, but oh god, all I want to do is do this. Who are the other ones? Oh yeah, Doherty. And then Gusto. Come on, Tottenham. Come on. I'm only putting Trafford in there because actually his points have been really good. And the games that we've got, which are quite easy, I expect us to keep a clean sheet. He seems to be making a lot of saves in games as well, so I think that Trafford could be a really good punt at 4.5 for the easy fixtures. For the easy fixtures, anyway. Yeah, I did mention it, PK7. I did mention it. But by all accounts, it wasn't that. Mannon's saying another day, another clean sheet wipeout. Yeah. Yeah, if you look at Trafford's points, Brian. So Trafford over the last several game weeks. Okay, he got 2 points yesterday. 3 points against Liverpool. You got 9 points against Fulham, 2 against Everton, 7 against Brighton, 3 against Wolves, 7 against Sheffield United. And this is when we're kind of picked up the pace. Now our fixtures are terrible. Again, where would I play Trafford? Well, Luton at home for definite. And that would be about it. Because Nottingham Forest, I have some genuine faith in. I really do have faith in Nottingham Forest at the moment. I think they're going to do quite well. And for 3.9 in Turner, I think he's an absolute bargain. I mean, their fixtures are worse than Burnley's. Again, I'm not 100% definite on having Trafford, but I'm not really wanting to be putting too much money into a goalkeeper. Maybe I was going to say Onana, but he's not even going to be playing. So you've got Man United's second goalkeeper, who has only played, what was it, one game, or he hasn't played a game at all this year. And in fact, the game was the game put him even in the team. What was he, Turkish or something? VTech for 4 million. VTech for 4 million. Man United's fixtures again, not horrendous, but it's the fact that it's Man United. But the next, Spurs are home, forget it. But Wolves away, Luton and Fulham in game week 25 and 26. We're talking desperation here. Absolute desperation. Harry Dawson, have you missed anything exciting? No. Would I consider Dubravka? You mean Dubravka that won't be playing at all for Newcastle when they signed De Gea or another goalkeeper? Forget it. I'm not interested in Newcastle. They're cack. They're too tired. Newcastle are too tired. And it's the only reason why I captained Salah. So I just think that Liverpool are going to get absolutely all over him. I mean, their fixtures, their next three: Liverpool, Man City, Aston Villa. Awful. Absolutely awful. You do Sunday surgery at 7. I mean, it's down to Jason at the end of the day. I've got no... If Jason says we're doing it at 4:30, we're doing it at 4:30. I couldn't give a shit. Did you captain Salah? Yes. Yes, I did. Well, if you watch or listen to the members' videos or the Patreon videos, you should know who I captained. But he's going to do fuck all because this is my bench. Leno 1, Semenyo 0, Kabore 0, Lascelles will be 0. Christ. Grim, isn't it? Absolutely fucking grim. Sterling 0. Son 1. Hey, lightning. Fantastic. Thunder and lightning. Come on. Adam's saying, I love the Doughty pick. Watched him versus Chelsea and he's very threatening from down the left. Yeah, he was. Wasn't he very good last year in the Championship? He was like one of Luton's standout players, I believe. So I want to know why, though, on the screen it's telling me that I can play my wildcard. Am I going mental? Why is it saying that I can play my wildcard despite the fact that I have already played it. I can't play it now, can I? Of course you can't. If I can play it now, I'm just going to hit it now. I'll just play it. Let's just bring in them for argument's sake. Make transfers. Confirm transfers and play wildcard. My wildcard is active. Oh well, I'll just do my wildcard now then. Brilliant. Right then. Ha! Fine. Done. This is I'll do my wildcard now then. Brilliant. So, get rid of him. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. Oh, brilliant. I can actually do my wildcard now. Okay, so who was I doing? Garnacho, wasn't it? Garnacho, bring him in. Foden, bring him in. It's not even the 1st of January. And then who was the other one? Oh, and Cuckoo. And then Trafford. Brilliant. Done. That's brilliant. There we are. I didn't realise I could play my wildcard right now. So I've done it. There we are. Done. Brilliant. And then if we hear news on Haaland, I'll be bringing Haaland for... what's his face? Haaland for Alvarez. Fantastic. Good. Happy days. It's just down to goalkeeper, really. Is there any goalkeepers that are worthy of bringing in? In fact, let's just see how much money. Transfer, so Alvarez out. Alvarez out for Haaland. Oh, I've got plenty of money. That's fine. Which goalkeeper would people actually want to... Liverpool? Nah. Neto? Oh, their fixtures are terrible, aren't they? Pickford? Nah. Vicario? He's in my Sky team. I'll tell you what, Vicario... what's his name for Liverpool? For Chelsea? Patrizio? Petrovic. Is he an option? I'm not bringing in Leno. Fuck that. Here we are. Matty telling me that I've got to wait. I've got to wait. Forget it. I'm bringing it in. No, I'm not interested in Neto. Their fixtures are terrible. They're really bad. Yeah, West Ham. They're another team. Areola / West Ham. Their fixtures. They're not bad. Brighton, forget it. But oh no, so Sheffield United, Bournemouth, Man United, Arsenal. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Areola could be a shout. It looks like Tomiyasu's coming on for Arsenal. Tomiyasu's coming on for left back. CR isn't happy that I play my wild card. He's crying his eyes out. I don't think it really matters if I play my... Oh, Key War has come off for Tomiyasu. How am I getting on this week, Steve-O? I suggest you watch last night's stream for the last 10 minutes. The answer is shit. Thankfully, we're about to kick off. 45 minutes of this and we can go. Anyway, as ever, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening in. If you are enjoying it, make sure you are hitting the like button. If you are brand new around here and you actually enjoy the content, why not hit the subscribe button? Why not? Check Neto and Areola rotation. I don't really like rotation, to be honest with you. But certainly, Areola. That's not a bad shout, Areola. Instead of Trafford. So... Areola can definitely... Well, no, I don't like it against Sheffield United. Great. 5 Live are commentating on the Spurs game. Arsenal game. I think it's before they start commentating on the Brighton game. Tottenham game. Oh, Estupinan, of course. Yeah, very good point. Yes. Very, very, very good point. Estupinan. I'm not really interested in Estupinan yet. I think that it'll be wait on the game against West Ham, personally. If the game against West Ham, I like the look of him, then at that point it's, yeah, bring him in. It's simple. If Estupinan looks good against West Ham, then I'll probably bring him in and have him instead of Gusto. As I say that, yeah. Another consideration was seriously going with double Man City defence, but no, I'm happy with the one. I'm happy with Foden, Haaland, and thing is with this team is that I'm pretty much just going to leave it as it is, just not even touch it, not even bother with it. But Areola, eh? Not really West Ham's biggest fan, to be honest with you. Becca Areola. What do we reckon on Areola? I think I may put Areola in for the sake of it. I'll put Areola in for the sake of it, but... Make the transfer. Confirm. Yeah, Areola's in. And then just leave it as it is for now. Fulham in the box. Foul on Gabriel. Gabriel's not happy at all. In fact, if anything, I'm surprised he isn't. Do you know, it's funny, at the start of the season when these players were dissent for... against the referee, and they were giving yellow cards left, right and centre. Now all of a sudden, nope, don't worry about it. Oh, we're back at Tottenham. Edison, why do I need him when I've got Walker? Apparently, yeah, Stupinan rises tonight. I really couldn't care less. He's not on my radar. Full stop. I don't really care too much. I don't care too much for him anyway. Brighton's fixtures are really good. Are they? Let's have a look, shall we? Brighton's fixtures. This is when I can't even find a Brighton player. There we are. Gross. Wolves away. West Ham. Wolves away. Wolves at home. Luton, Crystal Palace, Spurs. Yeah, maybe I do bring an Estupinan. Estupinan for gusto, possibly. Estupinan for gusto or Dougherty. What do we reckon? Gusto out for Estupinan or Dougherty out for Estupinan? Because I don't particularly want to be getting rid of Poro. Oh dear. Odegaard thought he lost the ball then. Well, got the ball more specifically. Right, done. So let's bring in Estupinan then. Estupinan out for... There we are, done. Estupinan is coming in for Dougherty. Happy days. Happy days. Just trying to think logically. It's the goalkeeper thing that I'm... Because I only like playing the one goalkeeper every single week. Maybe Alisson could be the one. What Liverpool's fixtures aren't that great though, are they? No, they're not. They're not that good. Oh. What's your score predictions for this game? These games, anyway. I mean, I'm going to go Arsenal to nick this 2-1. I mean, I would not be surprised if Fulham were to nick it 2-1, but I'll go Arsenal to nick it 2-1 and Tottenham to win. Bournemouth are doing very, very well, so I'm going to go 2-1. 2-1 to Bournemouth. Tottenham, sorry. John saying who's your captain in the sky? Have a random guess. It was either going to be Saliba or Son. I went with Son. Nuka Raptors thinking 2-1 Arsenal, Spurs 3-1. Matthews Aishi 2-1 Arsenal. John Harris, of course, captain Saka. Yeah, I had to captain Son because I haven't got any Arsenal. I don't really give a shit about Arsenal other than Saliba. Ironically, Saliba. Solanke's just had a really good opportunity to score. And Kazali is top, along with Harbour Boy, top of the Patreon Trophy League. 58 points he's on at the moment, and he had Elise. He had Elise. Fucking hell, man. Unbelievable. Makes you sick, doesn't it? Actually makes you sick. Corner for Bournemouth. They're just trying to find Solanke constantly. Constantly trying to find Solanke, which makes sense, obviously. No, I am not going to be talking about Sky FF next year. I find it boring enough doing it on... I don't even do it on my YouTube stuff. I just cannot be bothered with it. Mate, I find it depressing enough talking about FPL. Let alone talk about another fantasy game. Forget it. Ain't happening, mate. Not a chance. Like I said, I find it depressing enough as it is talking about FPL. Like I said, when you do shit at this game, I just can't deal with it. I know I'm doing okay in Sky, but I just have nothing to say about it. Oh, God, Arsenal are just so shit. Yeah, I did see that, yeah. Patrick Corbett, yeah, he's doing very well. Goal! Oh, Richarlison's missed. Richarlison should be making it 2-0, but he hasn't. Fucking cunt. Absolute fucking garbage. His name is Patrick Corbett. He generally does. He does come into the chat. I mean, he's only in the community league, but I'm not even part of the community league. I don't even look at it, to be honest with you, because I just do not care about it. Like I say, I know it's depressing, but when you do shit at this game, you just give up with everything. You literally just give up with life. This is Patrick's. I say this is Patrick's team. I don't even know if I'll be able to bring it up or not. Arsenal conceded the corner here. Yeah, this is Kazali's team, who's top of the Patreon league already. I'm bottom. Captain Watkins. It's got Flecken in their team. Richarlison's just missed a sitter, by all accounts. So he had Richarlison in his team. Bernardo Silva played very well yesterday. Played very well, but... Podner desperate for me to join the Hangouts. Mate, I can barely do streams, let alone joining in Hangouts, so it's never going to happen. And Nuclear, I'm saying, in Game Week 21, I'm thinking of Captain Bowen because it's going to be my birthday. Well, hopefully Bowen does bring you joy. I have no idea who I'm captain in Game Week 20. Oh yeah, Haaland. Haaland will be the captain. Goal. Fulham have scored. Decadore Reeve. Ukaratm's just speaking shit, mate. I've seen what you write on Twitter. I see exactly what you write on Twitter. You cannot come out with that statement. Yeah, goal for Fulham. Brilliant. Fucking garbage. I mean, is it actually worth getting rid of Saka? Seriously. What are Arsenal's fixtures? I mean, they are absolutely... Would it be worth actually having Jota instead of Saka? I'm being absolutely serious. Jota is a brilliant, brilliant player. And I'm wondering, actually, maybe Saka could be the one to just get gone. Crystal Palace, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool. Just bottle jobs. Seriously, they are just bottle jobs. Embarrassing. Podler saying, you say we have a great community, why not take advantage of the community? I don't know if you're deaf or not. I've just said that I have no time coming into Hangouts. I have zero time. Yeah, but with Salah not playing, Jota's going to be starting. It's going to be Jota, Darwin and Diaz. Which is the strike force he's going to want when what's his face? I forgot his name. When Salah leaves eventually, when he retires. I just need Son to score. I'm just in desperate need of Son to score. It's really frustrating. Just because of Sky. I'm in desperate need of Son to score. Apparently there was a VAR check for Tottenham for a penalty, but Bentancur's coming off. Bentancur has come off. I don't know who's come on. Boone, a classy Steve, forever a grumpy tosser. Ways to speak with your community. Mate, if you don't like it, don't watch. Call me crazy, but I think we score more with Salah away at AFCON. You're going to be fucked then, Boone, when I'm on FPL Juice. God. Trust me, that'll be misery when I'm on there. Call me crazy, but I think we score more with Salah away at AFCON. Yeah, possibly. Possibly. Well, Solanke, there's a very good chance that he may score. Oh, God, Arsenal. And is that Saka? Yeah, just volleys it over. Oh. Jesus Christ. All he had to do was keep that low, Saka. He's completely scuffed that. Oh, God fucking mighty. Fulham on the attack. Ball crossed in. Slowly being cleared by Gabriel. I generally don't think Arsenal have got any... Oh, Solanke just wide. I don't think Arsenal have got anything in the tank to beat Fulham. I actually think Fulham come out with this either with a win or if Arsenal get a goal, it could end up being 2-2. But seriously, I have a feeling that Fulham are going to come out on top. Arsenal have got nothing. They're just awful. You know when you watch a team and you're just like this. Hold on. Semenyo's come on. Ooh, Semenyo's come on. Brilliant. Just going to look at Arsenal's fixtures, and I mean the problem with Arsenal's fixtures is that it is the fear of missing out. But you just look at the way they play, and then you think about Liverpool, how attacking they are, and how good Jota is. Jota in for Saka. Again, I'm gonna make a judgment call after this specific game week when I've got more information regarding. Well, I've already got Estupiñán, but Brighton, keep an eye on them. Arsenal watching, they're fucking awful. And Liverpool versus Newcastle. If Jota puts in a good performance against Newcastle, I don't think he starts. It'll probably be Gakpo, Salah and Diaz again. He won't be starting, I don't think. And then see how he performs when he comes on in the last 20 minutes. Odegaard with a free kick. Declan Rice is looking to give it a thunderblast, but I think Odegaard takes it. He does, and it's miles over. Trossard's coming on. Jesus is coming on. God. Oh, God. Well, Ben White's just come off for Jesus. And Martinelli's off. For Trossard. So they brought on a defensive midfielder for a defender. And they brought on an attacking midfielder for an attacking midfielder. Well done there, Arteta. Oh, wouldn't it be ironic if Jesus scores today? Jimenez. I'll tell you what. Jimenez could be a really, really, really good punt. He's 5.2, is that right? Yeah, 5.2. Hold on, Solanke. The next fixtures: Chelsea, Everton, Burnley, Bournemouth. But again, who am I going to take out of Watkins and Cuckoo maybe? But I think a Cuckoo could be a real good differential. Chelsea are scoring goals. By all accounts, he's looked really good for the games that he's played so far. Oh, Emerson Royale has gone down. God, there is nothing happening in this game whatsoever. It is just passing around with no real guile and just ends up getting to nothing. It's just a very, 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 very dull game. I mean, the Tottenham game apparently has been end-to-end. Bournemouth have had the odd opportunity here or there. But I need Tottenham to keep a clean sheet now. I don't really care about Semenyo. I just want Tottenham to keep a clean sheet. That's another thing I like about Sky as well, is that you can... we've got the overhaul coming up, and in the overhaul, I'm tempted to go with 4-Man City. And it is going to be down to... it is going to be down to the availability of Haaland, but I'm probably going to be going with a defender, Rodri, Haaland, and either Foden or stick with Bernardo Silva. But certainly those 4 are on my mindset. Oh, God. Richarlison there, trying to find something from Johnson. But here's Fulham now, trying to spin it around. Does he get an opportunity to go for goal? No. And we got, good save by Raya. Was that Kearney? Decadora Reed trying to find something, but nah. I think we've got a corner for Fulham. It is Kearney, yeah. Kearney with a long range effort. Decadora Reeve coming in. Wins a corner. Oh. Pereira's coming on. So who the hell was that guy that looks like Anthony then? Not a clue. Iwobi's going off. Brian, if you signed up to $4.99, then the code isn't the league is empty. But there's what do you call it? Here we go, Son. Oh, for fuck's sake! Son should have taken a top, but he doesn't. $4.99. Then you can only join the Patreon League, which is available to all paid. There is a post about it on the page, but the actual Trophy League, no, that's closed now. And as I stated on the post today, if anybody leaves Patreon, they'll be removed from the particular league. It's open until Game Week 38. Sorry, to win the trophy, you need to be on Patreon up until Game Week, more specifically the $4.99 till Game Week 38. So what's that? 4 months? Oh, apparently it's Anthony Robinson that looks like Anthony. Right, okay. Anthony looking like Anthony. So Saliba, who's conceded 2 goals, is on 4 points in Sky. Son, who's my captain that's done nothing, has got just 2 points. God almighty. Bloody hell, the rain down at Fulham. That's horrific. That's incredible. Arsenal on the attack at the moment with Tomiyasu holding up the ball and brings it all the way back. Well, this player has done very well for Fulham. Pulls it back. Here's Tom Kearney. Passes out to Willian. On the left-hand side, plays it over to Kearney. Nope, done nothing with it. And now Arsenal win the bloody ball back. God almighty. And Liverpool just win their game against Newcastle and they're 5 points clear of Arsenal if things stay the same as they are now. Is Son scored. Son has scored. Lo Celso assist, Son goal. The Celso assist, Son goal. There we are. Son's just scored. Now I need him to score again. In desperate need for Spurs to score again. Well, at least that's cancelled out Saka. I now need Son to get an attack in return, another attack in return to really push me up. Come on. Well, the defensive midfielder Jesus has fouled the other creative midfielder in Tom Kearney. Bloody hell, that rain is horrific. That must be coming my way. That rain here, right now. Oh, Smith Rowe has come on. No, not Smith Rowe. Reece Nelson has come on for Havertz. That rain must be coming towards me. It's got to be. Yellow card for dissent for whoever that is. Bassey. Son. Oh. I think we've got about 25 minutes in the Tottenham game because they started off 10 minutes later than this game. I'll tell you what, Fulham. Well, the history was coming through with this Arsenal game, saying that in the 4 out of the last 6 fixtures, Arsenal have conceded. Doggy's gone down. Brilliant. Oh, hold on. Is Trossard in the box? Oh, for God's sake. Gabriel pushing it back. Is Odegaard. Is Saka. Your doggy's gone down. It looks like his hamstring. Any of you doggy owners, genuinely, he's pointing to his hamstring. A player like him that uses a lot of speed and power. Unfortunately, it's going to happen with people like him. Corner for Arsenal. Commentator saying it could be 3 to 6 weeks. Fulham making more substitutions. Willian coming off. Udogie is walking off though. Udogie is walking off. Apparently seems okay, but you don't want to. You want to take precautions. We got to go. Oh my god. Gabriel. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. Difficult for Gabriel, but Arteta is looking concerned. So the only downside to playing a 3-4-3 is that you just don't know who to play. Free kicks come to nothing for on Saka. And there's a bonus points as it stands. Lo Celso, Vicario and Davies and Emerson Royal and Sarr all on one. The Fulham game. Decadori Reeve, Raul and Kearney. Saka is 1 point behind Kearney for 1 point as it stands right now. They're just questioning whether or not they should be bringing off Udogie. You don't want to make his injury worse, which is very, very true. A foul there? No. Fulham win the ball back. Fulham get a throw-in. Richarlison could have sent Udogie through of all players. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Semenyo. That Son goal has put me up to 199th. I need Son to score again or get me an attack in return. Senesi has just got a yellow card and now he's going to miss the next game. Senesi, yellow card. He's now going to miss the next game against Liverpool. Not that anybody would have played him. But I need Son to score again or get an attack in return. I'm in desperate need of it. That would take me up a few more places. In fact, that Son goal live. Richarlison scored. Richarlison goal. 3-0. So that's now the fourth game in 7 that a team has scored 3 goals in this game. 3-0 Tottenham. Son didn't get an assist, no. I think it was Johnson. Is Fulham charging forward? Blocked. Yeah, Son didn't get the assist. I think it was Johnson. I think. I'll tell you what, Richarlison in for Saka. Richarlison in for Saka. I mean, Tottenham's fixtures, they always score goals. Man United, Brentford, Everton, Brighton, Wolves, and now Richarlison's coming off. Richarlison is coming off. Richarlison, Saka or Jota? That's the question. Yeah, Johnson assist, I'm pretty certain. Brian Gill is on. Oh, is that a foul there on Fulham? Oh, hold on a minute here. Saliba has just received the yellow card. Saliba's just received the yellow card. On, what's his name again? I forget his bloody name now. They're looking to see if it could be a red card. No, it's not going to be a red card. Bloody hell. It's a yellow card. Harvey Elliott is his name. No, it's not. What's his name again? Wilson. Harry Wilson. But Saliba's just got a yellow card. God's sake. Thanks. I seriously might have Richarlison in for Saka. What do we think on that? Oh, Pereira coming close. Arsenal, from an attacking perspective, are woeful. Do you know what? I think I'm going to do it. Tavernier scored. Alex Scott has just scored. Alex Scott has just scored. Tavernier assist, it sounds like. God's sake. Fucking hell, man. What a load of bollocks. Brilliant. That is just... Oh. That's shocking. I think it was Tavernier with the assist. Oh, God. How frustrating. Poro with a free kick. Guess what? It's come to nothing. Unbelievable. Come on, son. Come on, son. Oh, son into Gill and he's missed it. Fucking hell. Brian Hill's just apparently missed an absolute sitter. Son would have had the assist. Saka with a very tame effort there. Oh, God almighty. That's shocking. 5 minutes. Well, there's 4 minutes left to play in this game. There's about 7 minutes or so in the Tottenham game. Is it Alex Volo's Tavernier? Tavernier with the assist. Alex Volo has Tavernier. And is that who's just... Jimenez has just got a yellow card. Apparently it's all rolling all over the place here. Calling for a penalty for Tottenham, but nah, they ain't going to get anything. Just embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Who's thinking of getting rid of Saka? Do you know what? I am going to get rid of Saka. I'm going to get rid of Saka for Richarlison. To hell with it. Absolute sack of shit. I think what I'll do is I'll bring in Richarlison. Bring in Richarlison. Confirm transfer and then have a look at Jota. It's really just a toss-up between him and Jota. Yeah, Richarlison went off before Bournemouth scored. Doggy's fallen down. Just get him gone, Cole. Just get rid of Arsenal, full stop. I'm being serious. Get him gone. Arsenal. Well, we need Dan on air to tell us what's going on. And the doggy's gone down again, I believe. I'll give it to Saliba. All over. Fulham are about to win 2-1 against Arsenal in any second now. 15 seconds left of this game. "15 seconds left of this game, and it's going to end 2-1 to Fulham." God. Get on with it, end the game. Well, that's the 5 minutes up. Then it's going to kick the ball, and it should be the end of the game. And it is the end of the game. Is it? No, yes, no, no. Son's getting 2 points now, according to this. Leno, are you about to kick the ball? Yeah. Is that the end of the match? Nope. Come on, ref. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Going out for a throw-in to Fulham. This should be the last bit of play. This should be the end of it. Is the referee going to actually blow the whistle? At some point you're going to throw the ball. Good, and that's the end of the game. Fulham have won 2-1. Colm being one of the few Fulham fans here. Congratulations. You got your 3 points. No, then. They're not the same team, Brian. Arsenal. That's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Now we're just waiting for this Tottenham game to end, where I'm in desperate need of Son to score. Get off. Awful. Absolute rubbish. Arsenal offered absolutely nothing. Fulham just got 2 very simple goals. Arsenal were just garbage. I saw nothing from them where I thought, you know what, you should be challenging for the title. I've said it all along. Well, I said it for a while now that I think Liverpool are going to be winning the championship. This is Liverpool's year. And I think that after watching that garbage, I can't see anybody but Liverpool and, well, as it stands right now, Aston Villa. But we've only got a few more minutes left in this Tottenham game and we can all go. And then I can finally... It's just taking so bloody long just to end this game. 8 minutes. 5 minutes of added time, but there's probably going to be 3 minutes added on top of that. Oh my God. The only thing that's come out of this is the fact that I've hit my wild card. I think that's the only thing that's come out of this. To be completely frank. And it's down to whether Haaland is fit or not. And Alex Volo's going to be gutted because obviously Solanke captain is completely... Well, I say it's failed. I mean, the game hasn't finished yet, but... Oh, God, another player's gone to ground. Oh, this is just going to drag, isn't it? Well, thankfully, that's another prediction in which no one in the Super Brew would have got Arsenal to lose. I'm seconding that now, by the way. Unless, of course, someone has actually predicted. Of course, it's too busy. Unless someone has predicted who's in the top half, Fulham winning. And also, of course, Tottenham to win 3-1. I mean, it could still end 3-2. The history did say 3-2 to Tottenham. What's interesting as well in the Man City game is that that's now... I think it's like the fifth time that Man City have... 5 times out of 7 that Man City have played Sheffield United, and they've basically scored only 2 goals. I think it was like 3 out of 6. They've won 1-0. Senesi putting a ball into Solanke, but guess what? Come to nothing. Arsenal might say they only had 2 to 3 days rest between games, but they had 5. I forget, that's not even an excuse. It's got nothing to do with that. They're just shit, mate. Arteta can't see that. Cheers, Brian. Yeah. See you for Sunday surgery. We can actually rest. Actually be able to rest after Sunday surgery. No streams for God knows how long. Praise be. God, it's just that clean sheet is frustrating that we've lost there from Tottenham. Very frustrating. We've still got a few minutes left. Oh, Semenya with an effort. Here's Semenyo. Semenyo, I want to score now. And that should be the end of the game. Should be the end of the game. Colm saying Bone and Trent just left for me. Good luck. Well, I've got some bad news, Colm. They're going to do nothing because I've got them. I've got them. So essentially what that means is that they're doing nothing. Come on. About to end the game at any minute now. Still trying to work out whether or not they're gonna... Oh, they've scored. Ah, Tavernier onto Alex Scott, but it's not going to count. It's offside. Oh my God. That could have been 3-2 for the 4th time. The game's about to end, and honestly, Tavernier could have scored. Gotten another assist for Alex Volo. But VAR are checking to see if it's offside. Fuck's sake, I just want to go. Like everybody else here, just let us go. Genuinely, if this Scott goal stands, Tavernier gets apparently it could be quite close. Apparently it's very close for this Scott goal. Offside. It's offside. Alex Volo will have had his heart on his stomach then. Game is slowly... Don't get a yellow card, Semenyo, for God's sake. That is it. That is the end of the game. Tottenham have won 3-1 again. Oh God, are we happy with that? The answer is no. I needed Son to do me something for Sky. He got me a goal. I am now up to 197th. I've dropped down by 29 points. 29 places I'm down. I mean, the guy that's second in the whole game, he captained Son today, had Saka. He's got Dunk. Although Dunk isn't going to be playing, so he's going to probably transfer him out. Incredible. Basically, because Vicario got an additional 2 points, that's pushed me up by... Because I went live-wise, I went down to... Went down to 209th. So, yeah, crazy. Right, Jason's just confirmed 5:15. Semenyo got booked in the 84th minute. What a fucking cunt. Right, I'm done then. Let's get out of here. That's just annoyed me. Brilliant. Well done, Semenyo. Thanks, everybody. See you later. Well, see you at 5:15 for Sunday surgery.